get right to it because we have a lot to talk about in terms of winter weather. And once again, let's start out with this map. Our winter weather advisories and alerts across central North Carolina, including Mecklenburg County, Virginia. And everywhere in pink is that winter storm warning. Everywhere in blue is the winter weather advisory. Whether it's an advisory or a warning, it all means very similar things. The only thing that are different is just the amount of winter precipitation that we will pick up. So again, warning, advisory, it all means prepare for those wintry weather impacts. And that for us is going to be a little bit of snow, but mainly sleet and freezing rain. And a lot of that is going to arrive early tomorrow morning and stick with us through midnight. So midnight Sunday into Monday morning, although a few lingering showers will be possible even early Monday morning. So we are expecting some snow. I mentioned that, but then it's going to mix over. We're going to experience some sleet and then eventually freezing rain as temperatures get above freezing. We will end the evening with just some plain old rain, which could wash away some of that sleet and that freezing rain, but then we'll have to worry about refreezing. Those temperatures manage to drop below freezing as we get into the overnight hours. So in terms of rain, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches, around 1 to 2 inches of snow for a few isolated areas, and anywhere from 1/10 to around 3/10 of an inch of ice. That is significant icing, and of course we'll time that out for you in just a moment. And then I mentioned, of course, snow, ice will lead to some slick roads, slick commute, not only tomorrow morning, but even into Monday, potentially Tuesday morning as well. So the radar is clear right now. Nothing you need to worry about within the next few hours. You may see a few passing flurries, especially as we get through the next few hours, but that's really about it. We're really focusing on early tomorrow morning for a lot of that activity to get going. So by 4 o'clock, a few showers, few snowflakes moving through, but by 6 o'clock, that's when things are really going to start to push in. Late morning into early afternoon is when we're honing in. So let's just time it out for you. Here's FUTURECAST, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, starting out with some snow, but the freezing rain already moving in by this point for the Sandhills and the southern coastal plain. By 9 o'clock, it's mainly rain well to our east, including the extreme southern coastal plain there, but we're still going to have quite a bit of freezing rain right across the triangle, even sort of down closer to the southwestern Sandhills, but then it's mainly snow by this point for areas north of the triangle up toward the Virginia border. By lunchtime, this is when our temperatures are going to start to get above freezing, and that's when we're going to see more of that transition over into just regular rain. But freezing rain is still going to hold on for areas northwest of the triangle, even some bursts of heavy snow possible up toward the Virginia border. Again, this is at noon. Watch what happens by the second half of the afternoon. Again, most of us will be dealing with some just heavy rain at this point. Flash flooding is also an issue with some pockets of freezing rain hanging on northwest of the triangle. By 5 to 6 o'clock, it's just heavy rain. Now, of course, this will cause flash flooding issues, and it's still going to be cold as we go through the early morning hours. So by Monday morning, we could have even a few lingering snow flurries early Monday morning. Then it's all going to clear away and we'll have gradually clearing skies. So in terms of ice accumulation, most of us, as I mentioned, will pick up around 1/10 to around 3/10 of an inch of ice, with a little more than that expected off to the west and the northwest. So Roxborough, Durham, even out towards Siler City, around 1/4, maybe even 1 or 2 isolated areas up to around 1/2 inch of that freezing rain. This is what's going to cause some of those potential power issues, because on top of all this wintry mix, we're going to have some breezy conditions. Winds are going to be gusting 30 to 40 miles an hour, so that's definitely not good news. But I mentioned we will be above freezing by the afternoon, which is why we're going to transition to rain by the end of the day. But we're going to be near freezing Monday morning, some icy conditions possible. Martin Luther King Jr. Day will be a little warmer by the afternoon. All of that should start to clear away, good for any of those events. But then we're really cool for the rest of the next week and a half with a few snow showers possible again by Friday.